Taylor Swift sucks them in and spits them out. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Taylor Swift has got a new boyfriend, Travis Kelce, or Kells. Apparently his own family offer two different ways of pronouncing the surname, either Kelce or Kells. I'll go with Kelce. There we are. Travis Kelce finds himself on the arm of Taylor Swift. One wonders if he's had due regard to her relationship history as a narcissist. One of the factors that assisted in the determination of what Taylor Swift is was the nature of her previous relationships, and it bears further examination as a consequence of this new relationship. And the Daily Mail has assisted with the spade work through Jacqueline Lindenberg and Carly Johnson, who provide her complete relationship history. The relationship between Swift and Kelce is described as the hottest new romance as pop megastar attends Kansas City Chiefs pros games alongside his mother. Taylor Swift and Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce have continued to spark romance speculation after the singer attended the Players' game on Sunday and joined his mother Donna. The professional NFL star, 33, first expressed interest in the Grammy winner, also 33, back in July, after he stopped by her Eras Tour concert. Earlier this week, on Thursday, Kelce addressed romance rumours that had begun circulating between him and Swift during an interview on the Pat McAfee show, and revealed that he threw the ball in her court. We'll see what happens in the near future, the sports player added, and it appeared that the bad blood hitmaker took the next step by cheering him on in a VIP section with his mum at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. As their rumoured romance shakes up social media and caused an excited frenzy among fans, here is a deep dive into the relationship history over the years. Now, as I've explained elsewhere, you will invariably find with a narcissist that there's a long list of star-crossed lovers. No, there's a long list of previous intimate partners. In some instances, it might be the case that the individual has perhaps only had a handful of serious relationships, but it's peppered with infidelity, something you don't find out about until later. Or the individual has lots of intimate partners going from one to the next, to the next, to the next, in a nomad style. Taylor Swift certainly adopts that nomad style for the most part. It isn't the case that she's with somebody, ditches them and then goes back, but rather that she engages in repeated intimate relationships which then go wrong, and then she writes about those individuals in her songs, essentially smearing them, thus enabling her to assert control. But let's have a look through her relationship history. Joe Jonas, July 2008 to October 2008, just a 3 to 4 month relationship, short in nature. Taylor dated Joe in the early days of her singing career back in 2008, but sadly split after only a few months together. Shortly after the split, the singer opened up on the Ellen DeGeneres show and revealed that Joe had broken up with her over a 25-second phone call. Someday, I'm going to find somebody really, really, really great who's right for me, the singer stated. Noticed that the fact that he ended the relationship posed a threat to control, with the consequence that she then smears him by suggesting that he's not great and she's going to find somebody who is great. When I find that person that is right for me, he'll be wonderful. And when I look at that person, I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18, she added. Fans have speculated that her track titled Forever and Always from her album Fearless was possibly written about her ex, as well as Mr. Perfectly Fine, which appeared as a vault track on her Fearless Taylor's Version album. Taylor Lautner, August 2009 to November 2009, another short relationship. Swift and Lautner dated back in 2009, having first met while filming the upcoming ensemble romantic comedy Valentine's Day, where they shared an on-screen kiss, transgression of professional boundaries. She described the moment as life-changing, and he appeared equally smitten, saying he definitely considered her his type. When quizzed about their relationship on a US radio show at the time, the love story singer played it coy. She said, "I don't know. He's an amazing guy and we're really close and, yep." However, it was a mere 2 months before their relationship was over. He liked her more than she liked him. He went everywhere he could to see her, but she didn't travel much to see him, a source told US Weekly at the time. They decided that they were better as friends. It has long been rumoured that Swift wrote back to December about her 2009 relationship with Lautner. John Mayer, November 2009 to February 2010. John Mayer and Taylor Swift notably collaborated on the 2009 track titled Half of My Heart, and later that year in December were romantically linked. At the time, Your Body is a Wonderland singer was 31 and Swift was 19. However, after only a few months in February 2010, the two singers went their separate ways. In October 2010, Taylor released Speak Now, which included a song called Dear John, which fans speculated to be about her split from Mayer. The name of the song, as well as the lyrics recalling her age at the time of the romance, appear to lead to the conclusion that it is about John and their rocky but brief romance, although the songstress never confirmed it was about him. The timing of the song also sparked speculation that it had been written about John. She released the song in October 2010 on her Speak Now album, 8 months after their reported split. Some lyrics backed up the rumours, such as, "Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home. And don't you think 19's too young to be played by your dark, twisted games when I loved you so? I should have known." Once again, it would appear that the use of songs in order to assert control over a short and doomed romance. Next, Jake Gyllenhaal, October 2010 to December 2010. Swift and Gyllenhaal made headlines when they dated for just 3 months in the fall of 2010, when he was 29 and she was 20. Sources told tabloids at the time that it was serious, and they were even spotted together over Thanksgiving weekend. Nearly 2 years later after they split, Swift released Red, which included track number 5, All Too Well, with allusions to the actor. Once again, the assertion of control through music. In the original lyrics, Swift sings about taking a trip upstate with her romantic partner, leaving her scarf at his sister's house, dancing in the kitchen and falling in love before it all ended. She later teased on numerous occasions that the song as she originally wrote it lasted about 10 minutes, but verses were cut for time. Connor Kennedy, July 2012, September 2012. Taylor and Connor, the son of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and the late Mary Kennedy, were first spotted together at the Kennedy family home in July 2012. But the summer romance barely lasted 3 months. Insiders said Taylor, who was 4 years older than Connor, freaked the 18-year-old by coming on too strong, and because of her apparent obsession with his famous family. Connor's just an 18-year-old kid and wasn't ready for anything super serious, a pal said. But Taylor is looking for her soulmate, magical thinking, and it kind of freaked him out with how strong she came on. Infatuation, the insider went on. Doesn't appear that he got a song, though. Harry Styles, November 2012, January 2013. Fledgling couple Harry and Taylor dated from November 2012, with a source telling The Sun at the time Harry is head over heels for Taylor and even admitted he loves her while they were in the Big Apple. At the time, it was reported she had ended their fling after an angry row during their New Year's vacation. He is largely believed to be the inspiration for her tracks Style and Out of the Woods, both off the album 1989. In 2015, she admitted she always knew her relationship with Harry was doomed for failure. Calvin Harris, March 2015, June 2016. Taylor is rumoured to have started their relationship after meeting the hunk at a Brit Awards after party in London in February 2015. However, the couple ended up splitting in 2016 after a very public romance, with reports stating the relationship had ended because he was jealous of the superstar singer's success. You mean envious. Calvin later accused Taylor's team of leaking what she'd secretly written the lyrics for his hit track with Rihanna, This Is What You Came For. He tweeted at the time, "Hurtful to me at this point that her and her team would go so far out of their way to try and make me look bad at this stage, though." Allegation of smearing. I figure if you're happy in your new relationship, you should focus on that instead of trying to tear your ex-boyfriend down for something to do. Well, he's right about that, but a narcissist would do so as a consequence of the need to assert control over somebody who's painted black. Tom Hiddleston, June 2016 to September 2016. The couple, formerly known as Hiddle-Swift, became infamous due to their enthusiastic public displays of affection. They shocked fans around the world after they were spotted locking lips on a beach in June 2016, marking the beginning of their romance. But the most infamous moment occurred during their July 4th weekend break in Rhode Island, where Tom was photographed frolicking in the surf with his lover while wearing a vest that was emblazoned with the message, "I heart TS." "The truth is that Taylor Swift and I are together and we're very happy," he said. "That's the truth, it's not a publicity stunt." The couple even took the huge step of meeting one another's parents, with Taylor jetting to the UK to spend time with Tom's mother in Suffolk, while he went to her adopted hometown of Nashville. However, it was soon reported she put the brakes on the relationship after having regrets about how public the first few weeks were, and getting the impression that Tom liked the limelight. In other words, she didn't like the fact that the limelight was going towards him rather than her. Joe Alwyn, 2016 to April 2023. This guy must be packing some kind of heat, or he's got a tongue like an eel, because he lasted a number of years. Taylor began dating The Conversation with Friends star in late 2016 after they were rumoured to have crossed paths at that year's Met Gala in New York City. The Lover singer reportedly kicked off her romance with Joe just months after her shock split from Loki actor Tom Hiddleston in September 2016. Taylor gave fans insight into their burgeoning romance by alluding to Joe in lyrics on her hit 2017 album Reputation, including the song Gorgeous, where she recalls making fun of his English accent. Use of music again to control. On April 3rd, 2023, it was claimed by ET that despite reports they were doing fine, Taylor and Joe decided to call it quits after 6 years together. Shortly after that ended, seamless intimate partner primary sources as she moved on to Matty Healy. The Lover singer and the 1975 rocker shocked the world when their romance was revealed in April. They had first connected and been at the centre of romance rumours back in 2014. Matty had been publicly supporting the singer on her The Eras tour, shooting the star loving glances as he attended her Nashville concerts. The pair were also seen in NYC numerous times, leaving a recording studio and heading for dinner with her pals. He'd also been seen sneaking out of her NYC apartment. It wasn't clear why the pair split. Travis Kelce, September 2023. And that brings us up to date. So you can see quite the list of intimate partners, with many of the relationships only lasting for a short period of time, invariably ended by Swift disengaging from the relevant individual, and then thereafter utilising the power of her music to talk about the individual, smearing them to assert indirect control over them. Travis Kelce is the one that's currently now been sucked in. But let's see how long it is before he gets spat out and joins that long list of individuals who've been utilised by Taylor Swift for the purposes of seeking the prime aims and then spat out through disengagement. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.